And we are back. Raiders franchise. In the last episode, we went into an overtime thriller with the Cardinals where we ended up winning 37-34. With only 13 seconds remaining, we took the touchdown. This episode, battle of the 3-0, battle of the division, rematch of the wild card last year. We got the Chargers and we got the Raiders. This should be a fun one. Quickly, show off some injuries. Jack Beck, who has been lighting it up for us, is going to miss this game. He's going to miss at least the next 3 weeks. Bobby Brown out for at least this week. He's week to week. This was a practice injury that happened. And Jared Frazier, well, he is on IR, so he's still going to be out a few more weeks. I suppose we could actually look at the Chargers real quickly. They're not too far of a scroll. Hopefully they're missing some guys. They are. Dante Jackson, Rashawn Slater, and Sebastian Joseph Day all week to week. So definitely going to miss this game, but they could be back come next game for them. Quickly showing off our lineup, who is going to be taking place for those who are injured with Jack Beck out. It is up to second-year guy Dante Fortin to take that step up, as well as Sterling Shepard, the veteran, if we happen to need him. We go over to the defense. It's going to be up to rookie Jonathan Culp and Leaky Fotu, as well as Thomas Booker, Jonah Lelu, and then Brandon Jackson. I mean, he is not a D tackle, but if he has to play, he's going to play. Eric Stokes is back from his injury, so that is good for us. And yeah, that should pretty much recap it. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and hop in. Hopefully we're able to win. Obviously, we are looking for division wins. We have not yet played a division opponent. We play the Seahawks, then the Bills, then the Cardinals. So Chargers, on the other hand, they have played a division opponent. I can't remember if it was the Chiefs or the Broncos. I know they have played one. 7 yards to Mario Douglas for a first down, followed up by a 6-yard rush by Geno Smith. 3rd and 4. Incomplete pass, so we're probably going to punt it here. Pins them inside the 10, down at the 6, so great punt there. Martin Hampton was 6 yards. So yeah, both of us undefeated. Obviously, both of us looking to hand the other their first loss of the season. Both trying to keep our undefeated season alive as first down to Martin Hampton. 15 yards to Adrian Falk, the tight end, for a first down. Third and 4 now. It's going to be incomplete. Eric Stokes, welcome back with the pass breakup. Another good punt, pinned at the 54-yard jump. Punt, pinned at the 4. Kamonte Turpin gets 16 yards and a first down. 3rd and 3 now. 8-yard rush for Genty. That's a first down. Followed up by a 9-yard rush, making it 2nd and short. Genty, 7 yards, takes us across midfield for the first one this game for either side. Another good rush by Genty, 7 yards this time. 5 yards to Mario Douglas. That's enough for a first down. The Bills beat the Broncos 20-10. Trey Tucker with an 8-yard reception. Incomplete pass by Geno. 3rd and 2 now. 2-yard rush by Genty. 4th and inches. We're going to quickly hop in and watch this play. I imagine we're going to go for it's actually the end of the first quarter. Did not even realize. Time has been flying by, apparently. I mean, no one scored, so it makes sense. 4th and inches, we're kicking a field goal.
A 41-yard attempt.
Kick is good. So we lead 3-0. I would have 100% gone for it there, but sure. I mean, 4th and inches with one of the best physical runners in the league. 26 yards to Quentin Johnson. Huge play in a first down. Takes them across midfield. 8-yard rush by Martin Hampton for a first down. 7 yards to Trey Harris, 2nd and 3. 5-yard rush by Justin Herbert takes them in the red zone. Philadelphia win, or excuse me, uh, Pittsburgh wins 22-17 over the Eagles, gives the Eagles their first loss, and wins the Battle of Pennsylvania. First and 10 now from the 18-yard line. We see a man going in motion, one of the tight ends. Following it to the other side of the field. It is going to be a handoff to Hampton, only going for -2. Glad we are sniffing out the run there. Brings up second and long now, second and 12 to be exact. As Herbert is going to throw over the middle, wide open touchdown. That's going to be number 9. Trey Harris on the touchdown. That's going to give the Chargers the go-ahead touchdown in the lead. 6-0, 7-0. Extra point is good. Chiefs 0-3 looking for their first win. Up 7-0. Desmond Ridder back as the quarterback for the Falcons. I have to imagine Michael Penix is injured if that's the case. 23 yards to Trey Tucker. Incomplete pass. We had 2 big gains somewhere. I don't know where it was. Demario Douglas first and goal from the 9. It was Demario Douglas with 26 yards. Second and goal now from the 5 after a 4-yard pass to Brock Bowers. Gotta check the play history. Going to be play action. Gets it away, and that's going to be a 5-yard touchdown to Michael Mayer, the other tight end, who is in a contract year, I believe. Jaguars win 28-22 over the Browns. Both teams now 3-1. Browns taking their first loss. So there is a very possible chance that this could be winner of this game, the final undefeated team. Third and 2, penalty on the defense. One-yard rush by Hampton, second and 9. 3-yard rush by Hampton, third and 6. 5 yards to McConkey. We're going to watch a play because the audio, if you can't hear, is glitched. The fans are just cheering for the stupidest reasons. In this punt, we can see where it's going to be pinned at. It's going to go into the back of the end zone. So Raiders get the ball at the 20-yard line. There we go, much better. Incomplete pass by Geno, second and 10. 5-yard completion to Ashton Genty. Third and 5, incomplete. So 3 and out for us. 65-yard punt, pretty good. No return. They're going to have to go 90 yards if they want a touchdown. They start out with a 9-yard rush to Amari Hampton, though, second and 1. Amari Hampton only gets 2, but enough for a first down. Followed us up with a 4-yard rush. 6 yards to Amari Hampton in the air, 30 inches. 5 yards for Scott Matlock, the fullback. We are inside 2 minutes left. We are going to watch the remainder of this game. Well, not game, but half. As Herbert throws, intercepted. Jermaine Pratt returns it up to the 31-yard line. Let's go. Geno completes it up to the about 19-yard line. Trey Tucker, first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Check down, that is Genty. Not a first down, but good pickup, about 6 yards. 5 yards, I'm going to say. Second and 5 at 14, 55 seconds remaining. Timeout Raiders, their first. Geno over the middle has Cavante Turpin for the first down. First and goal at the 7, 51 seconds left. Timeout Chargers, their first.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And that's Genty. He reaches across the end zone. I don't know why I'm backing out. There's still 46 seconds left in the half. Good tackle there. Return to the 23-yard line. Chargers have 2 timeouts in 43 seconds. They got to go 77 yards. They want a touchdown. Herbert to throw, obviously. It's going to be complete up to the 37-yard line. First down, Quentin Johnston.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Herbert, plenty of time, but time runs out as Tyree Wilson gets the sack, loss of 5. I'm shocked no one was able to get open in all that time. We only rushed 3, so maybe complete to Quentin Johnston. That's going to be short of the first down, 3rd and 4.
Complete to number 1, Quentin Johnston. A gain of 11 brings up 3rd and 4.
What a catch! Can they get up to the line?
And the Chargers first down.
They can, but they can't spike it in time. And it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin. Got to be careful on the run back here. As, well, nothing happens. Starting out, Jaguars 2-1, Browns 3-0. We already know how this game ends, but we are going to see it again. Who is that for the quarterback of the Browns? That's complete, though. Something sharp. Brian Thomas Jr. making a bunch of people miss for a touchdown. 28-22, they win. That's something we have to look into. Is that a backup playing for injured Trevor Lawrence potentially, or is that a new starter? Twenty-two 17. Finally, the Commanders and the Giants both looking to, get a step up in the division standings. Jaden Daniels breaks the sack, throws it up, complete 28-21. Commanders win that one over the Giants. Michael Mayer with the touchdown is probably the key half thing. We are up big over the Chargers. I mean, it's only 10 points, but still, 2 scores. All right, Chargers probably need to score this drive if they want a good chance, because if they don't and we score again, I mean, it's going to be a uphill battle for them. Second and 10, 25 yards to Quentin Johnston. He is just getting these big chunk plays. Second and 6 from the 30, 10 yards to Trey Harris. First down inside of the red zone. Chargers saying we're not going away quite yet. Herbert hands off to Hampton, only managing a yard there. Second and 9 now from the 19. Tight end in motion. Herbert is going to throw it to said tight end up to the 12-yard line. Heard him free now from the 12. Even the announcer for the game doesn't know who that is. Number 85. Herbert took too long to throw. You had Lad McConkey wide open. Fourth down. Field goal unit's going to head out there for a 36, 37-yard chip shot. Which is good. So did not back out in time, so we get to watch this kickoff. Maybe it goes for a touchdown. Who knows? Nope. Up to 26. First down, going to start off a 6-yard rush by Hampton. Or excuse me, Genty, followed by a 7-yard rush by Genty, followed by an 8-yard rush by Geno Smith. Then 5 yards for Genty, 4 plays across midfield already. Haven't thrown the ball once. 3 yards for Genty, 12 yards to Genty through the air. 4-yard rush for Dylan Lobby, the backup. 15-yard penalty on Benjamin St. Juice, probably pass interference. We are in the red zone. Any points would do here. It would make it a 2-score game yet again. Obviously, the touchdown's way better, but we're not going to complain. They claim we get a yard, but we're still at the 11-yard line, so. Second and 9. Geno throws, complete. Tucker up to the 8-yard line. 3rd and 7. We need to get to the 1-yard line if we want a first down, so I imagine we probably aren't. It's going to be touchdown or nothing. Geno, never mind. 1st and goal to the 1-yard line. And we give it to Genty. Only needs a yard. That's pretty much a gimme. Touchdown Raiders. 24-10. 5-yard pickup by Hampton. Jonah Leilua with the sack. 3rd and 14. Leilua gets injured on the play. Terrell Edmonds with the pass breakup. 4th down. They got to punt it. And that'll not quite do it for the quarter, but only one more play. 5-yard rush by Genty to end it. So entering quarter number 4. It's a offense penalty, false start probably. 3rd and 7 now. Incomplete pass. It's going to be a 55-yard punt, which results in a touchback. Chargers, just under 14 minutes, need 2 touchdowns. 14 yards to Trey Harris on 3rd and 10. 2nd and 10. 9 yards to Quentin Johnston. 3rd and short now. And it's dropped by Adrian Falk, the tight end. And they punt it on 4th down. 4th and 1. Okay. 8-yard rush by Genty. Jamari Caldwell with the sack. 3rd and 8. Incomplete pass. That punt looks like it was a good idea. 50-yard punt. 11-yard return. They're going to get the ball at the 44 of Raider territory. Incomplete pass on 1st down. Jonah Leilua back in the game. Gets the sack on 2nd down. 3rd and 15. 22 yards to Lad McConkey. 6-yard rush by Hampton. 2nd and 4. Incomplete pass by Herbert. 3rd and 4. Penalty on the offense. 4th and 4. They take the field goal. I mean, it could work, but now you still need 2 scores. Sack for Dayan Hanley. And we're facing a 3rd and 21. 29 to Trey Tucker. What a play. 1st down. 1 yard for Douglas. 3rd and 6. Sack. Tui Pelotu. And it's going to be a touchback. So the Chargers, with just over 3 minutes to go, down 11, they are going to need either 2 touchdowns or a touchdown plus the 2-point conversion and a field goal to tie it. 2 touchdowns will obviously give them the lead, but Max Crosby gets the sack. Loss of 6, 2nd and 14. Chargers already down a timeout as well. Don't know how that happened. That's complete to Trey Tucker, or not Trey Tucker, Trey Harris, up to the 31, 1st down. Herbert takes the screen pass. Ryan Hampton gets 8 yards, 2nd and 2 from the 39. Made the man miss as well, so good play by him. See tight end in motion yet again. Herbert throwing on the run, has his man. That's Trey Harris up to the 41, 1st down. 2-minute warning quickly approaching. Will they get the playoff? They do. And they get out of bounds, so Huge for them. 2nd and 6 now. They have pretty much one. I mean, they could do whatever they want. The clock would stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Usually he got out of bounds with that 1 second still. And they take the check down to the tight end, but that's enough for a first down to the 30-yard line. 2 minutes to go. Raiders up 11. Chargers at the 30-yard line. If I'm the Chargers, I mean, you got to go fast because you only have 2 timeouts instead of 3. 2nd and 1 up to 21.
Complete to number 85. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
With how close you are, you pretty much have to go for touchdown. Tried to hit the tight end, incomplete pass. Jeremy Chin, good coverage. 3rd and 1 from the 21. Because now you're also, if you don't get this, I mean, 4th and 1, they go handoff. Hampton, huge pickup. Hampton down to the 2-yard line. Timeout Chargers. And that's huge because now they are most likely going to have to rely on an onside kick. We're going for the 2-point conversion. Makes sense to make it a field goal game. The goalkeeper with Herbert, he's going to get in untouched. 24-21. This is huge. The onside kick. And it's recovered by the Chargers. Oh my goodness. Check down to the tight end. 4 yards, 2nd and 6. Chargers need a field goal to send into overtime. Herbert throws. Incomplete. There's a flag on the play. And they're going to say pass interference. On who? Matt Royster. Matt Royster? Hold on. We'll let this play out, obviously. Why is Matt Royster our slot corner? He is a linebacker. First down to the 27. Why is Matt Royster our slot corner? Why do we not have a slot corner? That's probably why. Chargers only need 27 yards for the go-ahead score. And what they needed was a miracle. And, I mean, do you believe? They're going to be just shy. 1st and goal from the 1. If you're the Raiders, you probably let them score there. And they don't get in. 2nd and goal. This is huge. What will Greed be? They spike it. 3rd and goal. They need half a yard. Because if they don't get this, on 4th and goal, do you go for the win or do you go for the tie? It won't matter. I'm playing this out. Screw you. All right, with what happened, they recovered the onside kick and all that. I'm playing it out.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chargers 28, Raiders 24.
We choked.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
You know what? Thank goodness. I was like, I don't want to take this out. The Chiefs come back and win over. We have 18 seconds of free timeouts. We could move down the field. Theoretically, it's going to be a long shot. First down to the 45. We take our timeout. We still have 2 more. We get tackled. I mean, we have time, I mean, for 2 plays. One second left. We need 3 yards. Oh my goodness.
18 more yards. That's another Las Vegas First down.
1 second.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Trey Tucker for the touchdown. That's what I'm talking about. 30-28. We win. We are going to have to, that final drive by us was beautiful. 23 for 32, 255, 3 touchdowns. Rushing 15 for 82, 5.5 and a touchdown for Genty, 34 yards for Geno Smith. Receiving Trey Tucker 6 for 77 and a touchdown. Mario Douglas 6 for 62, Genty 5 for 32 and a touchdown. Michael Mayer 1 for 5 and a touchdown. Devontae Turpin 3 for 57. Blocking 2 sacks by Miller, 1 for Rogers. 12 total tackles for Jeremy Chin, 10 for Eric Stokes, 8 for Darian Porter, 7 for Deion Jones, 2 tackles for loss for Tyree Wilson, Max Crosby, 1 for Jonathan Cope and Jonah Leilua, 2.5 sacks for Leilua, 1.5 for Tyree Wilson, 1 for Max Crosby. Interceptions were Jeremy Chin and Jermaine Pratt. Kicking was perfect, thank you, Carlson. Punting, 52.5 average. This was the huge play right here, 34 yards. What is the zoom out button? Triangle. Let's get a good cinematic angle of the whole field. They only rushed 3. They call it soft zone. We find the soft zone. And good for us as well. We actually got tackled out of bounds. Yeah, his elbow was down before the rest of his body. And then Sterling Shepard. Very next play. We find the crease there. He almost fights for it all. Love the effort. Thankfully, he got down with 1 second left. And lastly, Trey Tucker. The linebacker had a difficult choice to make. He had to follow someone. Granted, we were probably going to Tucker regardless because that throw to Devontae Turpin is way harder to make. But we win an absolute thriller to become potentially the final undefeated team remaining. We're going to watch the weekly recap, obviously. So that's back-to-back games where it came down to the final play. We are sweating these games out. And granted, we should have had that one locked up, but we almost choked it away. Obviously, the final play there. Touchdown for us. Jaguars-Browns, we already know how this one ended. We still need to investigate that. 41 for 40, 31 for 43, nearly 400 yards. If he is not, starting for Jacksonville, I'd be amazed. Finally, 49ers Rams, 2-2-1 teams, little division rivalry. Purdy throwing, got McCaffrey, one-hand grab in the back corner, 19-14. 49ers win that one. Mac Jones used to play for the 49ers. I believe it was actually last year in this series. He was the backup, though. Emmett Sharp, 72 overall. He's a rookie. It doesn't look like Trevor Lawrence is injured. It genuinely looks like Emmett Sharp is like the guy they're moving forward with. Which that's crazy. I want to see where he was drafted. Well, here it shows Trevor Lawrence as the starter. I'm surprised with Trevor Lawrence's salary though. They would be so willing to do that. I mean, look, he is a financial burden. I mean, I mean, yeah, I mean, those final 2 years are gonna suck. Cause I mean, that's gonna be when you're gonna have to pay him at Sharp. I mean, meanwhile, he's not even getting paid $2 million a year. He was a third round pick. He's definitely gonna have some trade value if they elect to roll Trevor Lawrence after that game, or vice versa. Maybe a team decides to trade for Trevor Lawrence. But are we the final undefeated team? Cleveland lost. Chargers obviously lost. I believe the Eagles were also undefeated. Well, the only other one. So I believe that does mean we are the final undefeated team. Yeah. Chargers lost one. The Eagles lost one. The Browns lost one. Those were the three undefeated. So I mean, only 4 weeks in, only one undefeated team left. Well, five technically. Now, I'm worried about this next game because it's a division game. It'd be huge for us to win. What sucks is both Trey Tucker and Damari Douglas are both playing really well. To the point where maybe we roll with both of them and we look to trade Dante Fortin. It would be at the end of the season though. But I just want to quickly see what kind of value he would have. There's no offers. No one's interested in a 73 overall star dev, second year guy. Okay. Be stupid then. But that is going to do it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I did. I will see you guys next episode where we play the Broncos. Goodbye. Hope you enjoyed.